Let's start off with something obvious. You've probably heard of this game before. It was the game that Kaisenat and IShowSpeed raged over for 12 hours. Turns out trying to climb out of literal hell while chained to your friends is challenging stuff. Chained Together is basically a test of patience, with so many ways of pissing you off. One friend's wrong move, it is a 90% chance of everyone squabbling over at square one. Pro tip, put your loudest friend on mute. Chaotic mayhem and screaming matches is exactly what makes it a perfect Discord game. The distance just makes it all sweeter somehow. Let's face it, you're probably going to take a lot longer than Kai and Speed, but getting to heaven is actually possible. With some teamwork, who knows, maybe you and your friends could be next on the Ascension list. Party Animals is the game to play when you feel like feeding your friends. Virtually. You brawl to the death as adorable stuffed animals. The result? A hilarious gore-free deathmatch.
Are you kidding me?
There are no rules except the ones you make up. You can gank that one friend or turn it into a free-for-all rumble. You can liven up any party by putting this game on after a few drinks, which applies to every game on this list, to be honest. Party Animals works because as much as it's a cute and casual party brawler, there are no limits. Just grab your Discord friends, fire up a lobby, and throw hands for a few rounds. The Jackbox games are definitely up there in my list of favorite games to play with friends. You don't need an expensive PC or gaming laptop. As long as one of your friends have it, they can host the game by sharing their screen on the voice channel. Then, all your friends play the game on their phones. With Jackbox TV on your browser and a room, you're ready to go. That is next level party game accessibility. You can even play it with friends wherever they are in the world. This definitely saved me from the monotony of the lockdown days. The entire Jackbox Party Pack catalog is packed with mini games for every kind of player. My personal favorites are the Cards Against Humanity like Quiplash and the Pictionary for adults game called Drawful. But you could also test your deception skills in a lying game Fibbage or crown the geekiest friend with their trivia games with a twist. From Party Pack 1 to the latest Party Pack 10, you're bound to find something stupidly fun to play. Oh, this next one comes with a warning label. Overcooked is a fantasy game for culinary chaos that can strengthen your bond or leave your Discord server in shambles. In the all-you-can-eat version, you get all the levels from Overcooked 1 and 2. That means hours and hours of rage-fueled cooking drama as the clock hits overtime. From slippery frozen levels, volcanic chambers that have you dodging, and the shifting tides of the water levels. So, again, you might want to keep the volume down or put it on push to talk. At the end of the day, this is actually meant to be fun. If you think your friends can handle the heat, give it a shot. Try at your own risk. Moving Out is essentially Overcooked without the screaming. Okay, maybe a little bit of screaming. You're still on a race against the clock, but this one is far more forgiving. While you're in a rush to move furniture, your challenge is choosing which of your friends deserves the helping hand. After all, moving that couch will require more than 2 arms. Moving Out doesn't take itself seriously, and you shouldn't either. The levels go far beyond reality, with each new gimmick out trying to ruin your perfect score. One minute you're lugging a huge TV out of a fancy house, the next you're using science to help you out. So if you feel like having friends tag along for an afternoon of hauling furniture, Moving Out is definitely the game for you. Tabletop Simulator is perfect for those chill digital game nights. With Tabletop Simulator, you can gather your friends into an intimate session with a bunch of board games. Whether it's playing your buddy's homebrewed D&D campaign, or classics like chess or mahjong, there's so many options to choose from. When you can't find a place for board gaming fun, this game's got your back. Invite the homies to hop on Discord and enjoy a session.
I'm running.
These 3 have completely reshaped Discord server game sessions. They're built for hilarious multiplayer chaos disguised as horror games. Phasmophobia is ghost hunting with rituals, Lethal Company is bureaucratic alien squashing, and Content Warning is vlogging inside a haunted dimension. Sure, there are terrifying SCP-like creatures stalking you, but they're not as scary when you have friends cracking jokes every minute. Bonus points if you can hear them scream like a baby. Affordable and runs on low-end hardware, these gems set the blueprint for Steam's early access. Now, I don't know if zombie games count as horror anymore. It's more like a haunted carnival funhouse. As long as you have a weapon in hand, you won't have to worry about becoming fresh meat. Left 4 Dead popularized the co-op PvE action of surviving undead hordes. The fun is finding out which of your buddies you can take through the apocalypse. Left 4 Dead has that nostalgia factor, and it's pretty cheap to get. You can have a maximum of 4 players, and you can go on all campaigns. World War Z comes with a steeper price tag, but it has the visuals and atmosphere to back it up. The world is a sight to behold, and the zombie horde looks just as cool as the movies. We can throw in Project Zomboid in here too, for a more Sims-like zombie survival. Trust me, you can never go wrong with these.
Chainsaw! Chainsaw! I'm dead.
The Portal games have influenced a generation of puzzle platformers. More than a decade later, both games still hold up well. Portal 1 was good, but Portal 2 is good, because you get to play with a friend. As 2 robots trying to escape a rogue AI's experimental death trap, it won't be as chaotic as Moving Out or Overcooked. But levels can go from as simple as moving from point A to point B to brain-flipping levels of Portal madness. Whatever the difficulty levels, you can be sure they're all well-designed and rewarding.
I still scared me, dude.
Who doesn't love watching horror games with friends? Well, this is the video game equivalent. Just imagine sitting on the Discord server playing backseat to a horror game. Supermassive Games' collection of horror titles are perfect for just that. These games are all about making choices, whether to save the dumb teen or to dive headfirst into suspicious buildings. The right ones are up to the server to decide. These horror games are mostly anthologies, each with their own unique premises. You can even go through one of their storylines in just one season, which is probably how Supermassive intended it. So if you ever buy one of these titles, invite a friend and see how this horror fest turns out. After all the laughs and screams from the earlier games, let's end this video with something on the cozier side. Stardew Valley is Stardew Valley. It's the quintessential farming game that breeds new cozy players every year. It didn't just recreate the OG Harvest Moon, it leveled it up with a seamless co-op experience. With a multiplayer update, you won't have to take care of a farm on your own. You can invite up to 7 friends and cultivate the land together. More little elves to keep up with all the farming, fishing, mining, preserving, and so much more. Whether you're teaming up with your player 2 or with the whole Discord server, Stardew Valley's got enough content to keep your things fresh for seasons to come.